की जीत हमको दी है, इससे ये बात पूरी तरीके से स्थापित होती है कि महाराष्ट्र ये प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के पीछे है और मोदी जी ने जो नारा दिया था, एक है तो सेफ है, इस नारे को यथार्थ में लाते हुए महाराष्ट्र के सभी समाज के सभी लोगों ने एकता दिखाते हुए महाराष्ट्र में मतदान किया है और इसके कारण ये इतनी अच्छी जीत हमको मिली है।
And there's some breaking news as well coming in at this point in time. Top sources are telling Times Now that the BJP will stake claim for Chief Minister's post in Maharashtra, and Devendra Fadnavis is the front runner for the position of the Chief Minister. However, the final decision on this will be taken by the BJP High Command in the national capital. For more on this, let me straight away go across to my colleague Arunil, tracking the developments very, very closely from the ground. Arunil, good afternoon. So now you're learning from sources that it is the BJP that's going to stake claim for the chief ministerial post in Maharashtra. What more details can you share with us? How soon can we expect this decision to really come out?
Well, good afternoon to you, Hina. Hectic parleys basically are happening on both the sides. One is the BJP, Devendra Fadnavis's residence is the epicenter. The other place is Taj Lands Hotel in Bandra. That is where CM Shinde will be meeting his party MLAs.
Right. We'll just get Arunil back with us. As I was also mentioning earlier, viewers, that there are meetings that are going on because there are just about 72 hours for Mahayuti to decide who is going to be the chief minister, and Arunil is back with us. Yes, Arunil, over to you.
So what BJP basically is telling me is, BJP leaders are telling us that they have 133 seats now. This is a landmark victory for BJP itself. This is their best performance till now in the history of Maharashtra elections. The magic figure in Maharashtra is 145. They are only 12 shy of the magic figure. If they want, they are not going to do it obviously. They will be considering their alliance partners, but if they want, with the help of their independents only, they can singularly form the government. And last time, 2.5 years back, when Eknath Shinde had rebelled from the Shiv Sena, they compromised. They had 106 MLAs. Shinde had around 45 MLAs. Despite having double the numbers, BJP compromised at that time. But this time, compromising on the CM post will be like going against the people's mandate in the state of Maharashtra. It may act as a demotivating factor for the BJP party cadre, party leaders as well, who have been vociferously and aggressively meeting Devendra Fadnavis now, basically saying that this man is the architect of this stupendous victory for the Mahayuti and he should be made the CM of Maharashtra. If we go back in history as well, Devendra Fadnavis is the only chief minister in 2 decades to complete his all 5 years of term as a chief minister. That time he had said, "Me punna yein," that means I will come back. And what exactly transpired was, after 2019 polls, the BJP and Uddhav Thackeray's United Shiv Sena had the numbers. But Devendra Fadnavis could not become the chief minister. Yes, he became, but only for 1.5 days. And that is when Fadnavis has been repeatedly saying, repeatedly affected. He has been affected by that "Me punna yein jai," that the opposition has been taking against him. But now that same Devendra Fadnavis becomes a front runner to become the chief minister. Obviously, the final decision remains with the BJP Delhi High Command. With respect to CM Shinde is concerned, his several leaders who have been meeting at Taj Lands, they feel that their leader should be made the chief minister because the elections were fought under his leadership. Schemes were introduced under his leadership.
Well, clearly this looks like a dharam sankat for the NDA as well, for the Mahayuti specifically, isn't it, Arunil? Because it now seems that perhaps winning elections for them, for the Mahayuti together as one coalition was rather easier, because this is going to be the key test for, this partnership of the 3 political parties in Mahayuti. I'll come back to Arunil, to you on that point in just a bit. Meanwhile, let's also explain to our viewers why this decision on who will be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra is is a race against time for the Mahayuti. Here are some of the five, most important reasons, viewers, that we have pulled out for you that will give you the sense of urgency as far as this particular issue is concerned. Reason number one is that the tenure of the Maharashtra Assembly is going to end on 26th of November. So before that, the swearing in has to happen. Last Assembly polls, in fact, took place in October 2019. They were preponed slightly, and that's the reason why there was very, little time this time around. Reason number three is that Mahayuti must decide on the Chief Minister's post before the 26th of November. Reason number four is that NDA wants to avoid a delay in government formation. And with the kind of majority they've managed to get here, clearly NDA does not want a situation out there. And NDA has about 48 hours to keep the state from the president's rule. As far as the president is concerned, in case they do not decide, then, the other rules and regulations kick in, and NDA do not really, NDA leaders, in fact, would not want this kind of a situation to really arise as far as the state of Maharashtra is concerned. In fact, Group Editor-in-Chief Navika Kumar earlier spoke to Praful Patel, the senior leader of the Praful Patel camp, and asked, in fact, him on the question that's on everyone's mind: who will be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra? While Praful Patel did not give out any names, he did emphasize that it cannot be denied that BJP is the single largest, and the decision on the Chief Minister's post could be taken as early as the evening of November 25th. Listen in.
This time around, are we going to have the similar situation of one chief minister and two deputy chief ministers? And who's going to be the chief minister is the question everybody, every citizen living in Maharashtra wants to know. कौन बनेगा मुख्यमंत्री?
बन जाएगा 2 दिन में, आप खुद ही देख लेंगे. पर इतना मैं कहूंगा कि it's not about the chief minister alone, the issue. The issue is that first, all three parties have to elect their own legislative party leaders, which will all be done tomorrow for sure. After that, I'm sure we will all sit across the table, and maybe there will be some little intervention from the Bharatiya Janata Party leadership, because at the end of the day, you cannot take the fact away that it is the largest party in the coalition. It was also earlier the largest party. They had 106 MLAs and they had 9 supporting MLAs. So 115 people were on one side. And both of us together were less than the 115. So there's no confusion in our mind that the Bharatiya Janata Party is the largest party and the most important party in the alliance, after all, the anchor. So in a way, we have to first elect our leaders, then sit across the table. But there is
absolutely no suspense. The NCP will elect Ajit Pawar. The Shiv Sena will elect Eknath Shinde. That's a done deal. I want to ask you.
That's a process. You have to do it.
I'm not talking about the process.
How do you give a letter to the governor without electing your leader? How do you stake claim to form a government without electing a leader? So that process will be done tomorrow. I'm agreeing with you, but by tomorrow evening or latest by 25th, because the fact is that the term of the Maharashtra Assembly ends on 26th of this month. So the Chief Minister and at least the 2 deputy chief ministers will be sworn in definitely latest by the 26th. There is no question, and therefore this confusion or this suspense, if at all people want to say, is not going to last too long. But one thing is, you have to acknowledge that without the consent and without the guidance of the Bharatiya Janata Party, see, they are 130 plus, and maybe 131. I think we cannot.
133 the last I saw.
Okay, maybe 133. It's a dynamic, the numbers are keeping on going up for everybody, I would say, including us. So last I saw was 40, now it's 41. So things are dynamic. But apart from that, we have to consider the view of the Bharatiya Janata Party primarily because it is the single largest party, and by a long distance. Both of us combined are less than the Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right, and a small correction there, viewers. That was senior leader of the Ajit Pawar faction as far as the NCP is concerned, Praful Patel, speaking exclusively to Times Group's Navika Kumar and clearly telling us that the suspense is not going to last for very long. But then ahead of all of that, before we get to know who is going to be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, it is a day of meetings and manthans in the state of Maharashtra. Sources, in fact, in the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena faction are telling us that Eknath Shinde's efforts played a very significant role in bringing the decisive women voters mandate to the coalition. Top Shinde leader, in fact, Deepak Kesarkar also met Ajit Pawar. Sources say that he also asked Ajit Pawar to support the bid for their leader, Eknath Shinde, to be the chief minister. Here's what Deepak Kesarkar had to say.
Mr. Kesarkar, we are understanding through sources is that Shiv Sena would be pitching for 2.5 years of CM-ship in Shiv Sena and the other for BJP. How far this is, you want to comment on this?
See, this Fadnavis have also told that this election would be fought under the leadership of Eknath Shinde. We did it and there was a good result. So whatever is to be decided in the future, that is to be decided by Delhi. What they feel and what they have decided is more important than what we decide. But we'll stay united. There is no fight among us, and both the leaders are like, brothers. There is a combination, unparalleled combination. They share very good equation, and they have shown it. And Ajit Dada joined afterwards, but Ajit Dada also performed well in this election. So all the three leaders, they will take good decision. They will go to maybe probably Delhi, and then the CM would be announced.
Right. Also, I would understand, will Mr. CM, now Mr. Shinde will settle for Deputy CM also?
So it is for Honorable Prime Minister's dream of Honorable Prime Minister that is coming through. So it is a mandate in favor of Modi ji, and he will decide, Modi ji and Shah ji.
Let's also now explain to our viewers the factors that are currently working in favor of Eknath Shinde. One, he's a Maratha leader. He's vying for the CM post, and Coalition Dharma clearly is putting Shinde in the race as well. Now, apart from this, viewers, there is caste dynamics also that is at play right now. That could also help Eknath Shinde to continue as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, there is a strong, Maratha vote base as well. So he is a strong Maratha leader in the state. So signal becomes very, very important. This is another reason why he is also a very important person in this particular race to be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Then, of course, the much talked about Ladki Bahin Yojana, that in fact proved to be a game changer. And we have seen how a lot of women voters did benefit from this particular scheme that really, intensified in the last few months, just few months before the elections as well. And he proved himself as Asli Sena. In fact, this was also a battle of the legacy as well, because we saw a vertical split between, in NCP as well as in Shiv Sena. So it was also an election to find out who represents the real Shiv Sena, who represents the real NCP. And he managed to ensure to tell the voters as well that he is the Asli Shiv Sena. He is the face of the Asli Shiv Sena. Here I'm talking about Eknath Shinde. So he is technically the political heir of Balasaheb legacy. That clearly has been proved, as many now feel after the results, the way they came out. And he also managed to create goodwill in Mahayuti coalition as well. He is among those who managed to create a goodwill for himself within the Mahayuti coalition, which is a coalition of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Shiv Sena led by Eknath Shinde, and also the NCP faction led by the Ajit Pawar faction. And the Sena cadre is also pushing for Shinde as the Chief Minister. So these are some of the reasons, viewers, why, the reason that is being considered considered right now that Eknath Shinde should be considered as the chief minister, should in fact be in the race as the chief minister of Maharashtra. Meanwhile, BJP leaders are strongly pushing for Fadnavis for chief minister's post. Top BJP leaders Chandrakant Patil and Praveen Darekar have already expressed their desire to see Fadnavis as the next chief minister of Maharashtra.